Welcome to another episode of how to trade and master the QM patterns. So today I'll show you how to trade the QM with precision, confidence, and also with clarity. So we're going to look at a buy QM setup and also a sell QM setup. So there is no really sort of like magic to it. Like I've shown over and over again. This is very simple. So the first thing you want to look for first of all is we want to identify the market direction. So are we looking at an uptrend? Are we looking at a downtrend, or are we looking at a consolidation market? And like I said recently, if you're starting out on trading this QM pattern, the first thing you want to do is you want to first of all focus on continuations. All right, focus more concentration, either an uptrend or a downtrend. Avoid reversals and consolidating markets, maybe until you master it. Then you can be able to do that. So now when you're looking at a buy setup, we want the market that's giving us a lower lows and lower highs. So first of all, the market has to break this low, then it has to break this high, then it comes back to retest that, then we are moving to that. So here we have our break of structure here, then we have our change of character over here. Then once the market comes and taps this zone over here, then that's when we are looking to do what? That's when we are looking to buy. And the same case applies to a sell setup. I want to see this break of structure, then we want to see this change of character. The market comes back to that place, then that's when we look for our entry. So this becomes our BOS, then this becomes our church or our change of character. Then once it comes all the way and taps this zone over here, that's when we are looking for our entries, and then we just enter our trades and move to there and allow the market to play out. So we're gonna look. I'm gonna show you only 3 of them. Let me first of all start with these are trades that I actually shared with my students last week. Let me show you that. Right. So the first thing you can see, it was this Euro GBP. All right. So you can see Euro GBP. You can see where I was looking for. I was looking for my entry in this zone over here. Then you can see here we had our lower lows, or what you have, our break of structure. Then we had our change of character over here. Then once the market comes to tap this level, we are looking for entries, and definitely we want to move to there. We want to look for buy to the upside. And if you look down here, if you zoom this in, you actually see our divergence here. So we're going to look at the charts at these particular trades. I will show you how it was, but you can see this was the setup that I shared with them. Then this was another one. It was GBP CHF. So GBP CHF, you can see that clearly. You can see that we're now a downtrend. The market was coming to tap this zone over here. There was some sort of QM pattern, not a sort of. There was a break of structure here, and this was a change of character. So when the market came to tap this level, that's when I was looking for selling opportunities to the downside. Once we zoom in, this is the 2-hour time frame. Once we zoom this in over here, you're gonna see the QM pattern over here, and then you're gonna see the divergence over there. Yeah, so you can see here, this is a trade over here. Clearly you can see that we were actually on a clear uptrend. You can see here we had our higher highs and higher lows. The market was moving on in that direction. Then you can see, like I was saying, we had this descending structure. Then we were waiting for this market to enter this level. So you can clearly see this here. If I zoom this in, you can see there what I was talking about, the divergence over there. You can see that the awesome oscillator is doing the opposite of what the market is doing. So once the market came all the way to this level over here, we looked for our entry confirmation. which I normally teach my students on how I enter, but you can use whatever confirmation you want to use over here. Then you just enter, you place your stop loss, and you can see how this actually played out. You can see that our target was this level. We were looking at a possible 9%, but you can see that it actually played out almost actually around 15%, but definitely this one could have taken you out somewhere around 10, 11, 12% there, because maybe you'll have been trailing your stop loss. Then you can see that you could have actually worked out with a clear clean 12%, right? So then we have another one over here. This is GBP CHF, right? This is a GBP CHF trade. You can see that we are actually on a lower lows and lower high. If I change this into a line chart, then you can clearly see over here what we have here. We have our higher highs and we have our lower lows. So you can see our break of structure, our change of character. Once the market came, tap this level over here, then we are looking for what? We're looking for our entry or somewhere around here. Of course, our stop loss was just about up there, right? You don't want to place your stop loss on this trend line, because you can see that this market was respecting this trend line. So definitely what I didn't put my stop loss here, because I knew this could spike to this trend, could come to the touch on this trend line and then I go back. So what I did, that I placed my stop loss just a few pips above this trend line, and you can see the market went up and then it just went down, on and on and on and on. Of course, this played out around 10%, but this could have been your target around 4%. And maybe if you have trailed your stop loss, maybe you'll have taken you out around here, around 8%. But generally, you can see it actually played out around 10%. Then the last but not the least, we have gold. This was Friday. You can see that we had this structure over here. Gold was actually created this structure over here. So once it tapped this level, I want to change this into a line chart so you can see. Look at that, very clear and straightforward. If I draw this, if I draw that and that and that and there, then I remove this and put it here, you can see clearly what we have here. We had our high highs and lower lows, or we have all of what, a break of structure, a change of character. The market came all the way to this zone over there. Then what happened? Then just find your entry. I missed this. I never traded this the setup. I actually missed this trade, but this could have been a good entry. Maybe you could have entered somewhere around there and place your stop loss above there. This actually happened on Friday, and you can see that it actually went all the way and played around 8%, right? This is massive. This have been we're looking at a possible, not a possible, we're looking at around almost 1,900 pips, and you can see how it played out. So then you can see that this market is actually respecting this trend line. So I'm looking for a buying opportunity over here, because looking at this, you can see we have this higher highs and we have these lower lows. So once the market comes to this level over here, I'm actually be looking for buying opportunities to go to the upside and see maybe if we can even target this level over here, or maybe that level over there. So that's how to trade this pattern. QM pattern is as simple as that. You want to find, first of all, look for market direction. Once you get the market direction, then you want to find your QM pattern. Once you get your QM pattern, you want to look for your divergence. Once you get your divergence, then what do? You just wait for the market to come to the zone of your entry. Once it's there, you look for you find your confirmation. I have my own personal confirmation that I teach on my students at my community, or what I use. Then once you get your confirmation right, you enter, you place your stop loss, then you just allow the market to play out. So if you're interested in joining my community, you can reach out to me. If you also want to join my free Telegram group, you can also join. The link, all the links are in the description below. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.